Hello, I'm Kristen from the Never Ending TBR in Kristen's Corner. I'm still battling out this bug, but I feel better, so you actually get my face today. And not a video that I filmed in the beginning of the month. So I came up with a quasi list. I know that there are so many more books that could be excellent presents. I feel that if you're buying books as gifts for whoever, including kids, that it should go with the reader that you're buying for. But these were kind of like generic ideas. If you're looking for something educational or something that a kid can grow up with. So I came up with a list of books that you can give as gifts as presents. Oh my gosh, words. Anyway, so first one, I did classics. I found awesome special editions of like Winnie the Pooh and The Hobbit and Adventures of Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, which I found out that it's not Huckleberry Finn, or it's not Huck Finn, it's the whole word of the Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Whoops. Anyway, but there's a really awesome edition. The Hobbit one, there's a beautifully illustrated one. I bought that for my family not too long ago, and my dad's been slowly getting through it at night. Peter Pan, and then books that I didn't get pictures of, but there's Alice in Wonderland. You know, there's all those beautiful special editions at Barnes & Noble, or you can get them on Amazon, or you can even probably find them on Pango or a used book site as well. But I feel that if you're going to buy classics, that they should be new to the owner that you're gifting them to. Another section that I came up with was box sets. Harry Potter is always popular. He just keeps coming back around. Chronicles of Narnia, same thing, that just keeps coming back around. Magic Treehouse set. A lot of the kids in my life love to collect them. They start getting into them and they love them. So if you start with the first couple or find out if they have them, there are Christmas ones if you just want to buy them Christmas ones, or you know, there's a certain one that they want, but they do have, I think the first 4, they have different types of box sets of them. And then the other one that I found was they had this beautiful Peter Rabbit one, but it's expensive. But Beatrix Potter books are awesome gifts, especially if it's a younger reader that's going to grow. You know, it's a good keepsake to have in the house. The next one was kids 0 to 5, so baby to preschool, almost kindergarten. I think any kind of board books are fantastic. One of the things that I didn't take a picture of, that I didn't think of it, is there's things called busy books. So if you have a very busy toddler that likes to like flip the book and everything while you're reading, there's these books called busy books, and they have either cars that have racing tracks on it, and they can make the car go while you're reading, so they get used to you reading and the page staying on the page while they're doing something. They have trains. I'm not sure what they have for girls. Plot twist, I had to find some. They have a ton. There's a bunch of different stuff, and there's ones with action figures and different activities so that you can act out the book. They're really cool. But yeah, I didn't put them down because I didn't think about it until I just started talking about it. The Very Hungry Caterpillar or any Eric Carle board books are usually a hit, especially with parents. And I found these. I found the Christmas one and I found a Hanukkah one, and I thought that was super cool. You know, so if you wanted to buy them around the holidays as a different book for them to have in their collection. And then the other thing is Kohl's has, as you walk in, they have $5 books and a plushie, and they usually match each other. They are fantastic gifts. I used to give them to my daycare kids. It was $10 a kid, and they loved them. I had, one year I had Paddington and Madeline and, God, who was the other one? I think it was Grover or Elmo. They're awesome books. And like this year I saw Llama Llama, and this Yeti one was really cute. So even throughout the year, like there's just some really fun books, and sometimes they do superheroes. So if your little is into superheroes, you want to grab that. It looks big, and some kids, they keep them forever. Little bro had I got both of them. I got the monster at the end of the book, and the second one, I can't think of it, but I got Elmo and Grover to go with them, and he still has them, so they're great presents. The next age group I came up with was 5 to 8, and this is where it comes up to what level your reader is at. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to put not boundaries on books. It's just what I think would work with that age group. Your child might be more advanced, your child might not be there yet, but that's okay. And the other thing is I think it's always great to have books that are under their age range or their reading level, and books above their reading level, so that they can fluctuate. Because I know that if I'm reading like a fantasy book with all the funky world building and the names, and I don't know, we're trekking through all this stuff, you know, through the story of this book, sometimes I'm tired and I just need an easier book for my next book, because that book was like 1,000 pages, and I just need my mind to just relax, get into something easier for my brain. So usually like a rom-com, or even sometimes a YA book, and then I'll go into the next book that's more adult. So I feel like if I'm that way as an adult reader, I'm sure that there are kid readers that feel the same way. So with that being said, next age group was 5 to 8. And I found Captain Underpants. He's a hit with kids. He's hilarious. There's the movie that came out. But yeah, the books are hilarious. I was introduced by Little Bro this year to, it's more of a graphic novel, but it's written like a picture book, but it has paragraphs in it. It's written really well. It's called Dog Man, and he loves them. He absolutely loves them. Like, he drew all the characters, and that's the other thing. At the end of the book, they show you how to draw the characters, and he drew all the characters and cut them out and made his own little scene and stuff. So we love Dog Man. the Who books, or Who Was books. That's what it is. The Who Was books. I think they're great to have in your house. I think that they are just, they're very bright, and they're very, I don't know if fun's the word, but it's taking history, which a lot of kids aren't wanting to sit down and listen to, and making it very cartoonish so that they can get the knowledge as well as having these really nice pictures. I love them. I absolutely love them. And Dr. Seuss. Can't go wrong with having Dr. Seuss. The Grinch has new books. I did not know this. I was out of the loop. Somehow he lost Christmas. He stole it, gave it back, and now he lost it. So I don't know what happens. I almost bought it at Barnes & Noble because I was curious what happened. Because I love the Grinch. But yeah, they have all those books, and you know, you can always, if you're watching this video and it's not the holidays anymore, when kids graduate, all the places you'll go, that's great. The Lorax is also a great book for a child to grow with. And then the last one was 8-year-olds to tween. And I didn't do from tween on, because by then you'll know whether or not your kid is a reader and whether or not you're going to be able to get them into books, or if you've had enough time with your child to get them into books. And if you're buying for somebody, that parent will know whether or not that kid is into books or not. But the 8 to tween, I found Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Not sure. Little bro's kind of watching it. Well, he did watch the Christmas movie on Disney, but no, he's reading the books. My dad bought him the series, and they've been getting through the books. And he's 6, but he's also advanced, so I don't know, like I said, I don't know where your reader is going to be. But when I looked it up, that was kind of the age range. And I know that when I had daycare, I had kids from like 7 years old to, I think, 12. One of the kids was 12. So there's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Percy Jackson is an awesome book to, if they're into Chronicles of Narnia and those kind of books. I think that the Percy Jackson, or Harry Potter, and they're looking for something after Harry Potter, I think Percy Jackson is a great jump into fantasy and everything like that. The Wild Robot, it's on my list. I don't know a lot about it. I know that the movie looks amazeballs. All of my friends that brought their kids that are into the series, they cried with their kids. Their kids told them what was different from the book to the movie, which I think is always a fantastic conversation to have. Yeah, and I've heard nothing but good things about the Wild Robot series, so that's a good book. And then Ronald Dahl, he has different series that you can buy. There's the magical series where it has, I think, Wonka and James and the Giant Peach, something else. Maybe it's the BFG. BFG is my favorite book by Ronald Dahl. But yeah, those books, for some reason, I always forget how great those books are until I sit down and I read them, and it's just, it's like warm hot cocoa. It's just, I love them. Even Witches, even though Witches scares the crap out of me still as an adult, because I still remember what was going on in my head when I watched the first one with Angelica Houston. Excuse me, hold on, I got a cough. Bless me. But yeah, Angelica Houston scared the crap out of me. And then I read the book because I loved Matilda and all of those, oh my God, what was the other one? The Borrowers. That was the other one that I loved by him. So anyway, that's my list. Good luck. A lot of them you'd be able to find at any store, unless you're looking for special editions. It's really close to Christmas, so I'm sorry. I didn't think about it until I was sick the last 2 days, and I'm like, I need to come up with content, so this is what I came up with. How are you doing? Did you get this stomach bug that's going around? Did it kick your butt? Thankfully, I only got the 24-hour version. I've had friends that had it for a week. I've had friends and family that had it for a couple of days, and it just knocked them down. So, well, hopefully you don't get it. Hopefully you don't get it for the holiday. I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow.